Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is Dilosh from girlandhermoon, and I'm going to be doing a reading based on the energies, how it will affect you during the Scorpio new moon that we will be having in the beginning of November. Okay, so I think it's around the 1st or the 2nd of November. So let's have a look and see what comes through in the energies for you, dear Aries. Okay. Scorpio is a very deep energy. It is a little bit like Pluto energy. It does relate to regeneration, transformation and rebirth, but there is also the energy of Mars, which is aggression and drive and power and instinct, which is also very associated with you, Aries. But the combination of the two energies with Scorpio energy. So let's have a look. Let's see what this new moon in Scorpio holds for you. So this is a collective reading. Okay, it's not something that is personalized. So yes, do listen to your ascending as well as your moon sign. And also, if there is a sign that is very heightened, highlighted in your chart, if you know anything about your chart, you could also listen to that sign as well. But if you do want something that is more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you would prefer to discover, to delve in and have a look. Okay, let's see what comes through for you, Aries. Okay, lots of situations that relate to money. Okay. Okay. We do get these coming through. So it's like if you've been having these feelings that kind of you keep hidden, okay, inside you, and you can't tell anyone, okay, you're kind of like in your head, and it feels like you're being pushed, okay, in some way or rather, or you feel this way even though if you are not. And if there is also anything that relates to money, shared money, I'm getting like money that is associated with family. This could also be like money that is associated with you share money with someone, or property. This could also relate to property. It could relate to even homeland. So it can relate to homeland in the sense of maybe where you are, okay, you may feel a little bit stressed, and because you are sharing property or money with certain people, it is holding you down or holding you back. You're asked not to feel this, okay. Something's going to be lifted from the way you view your life, okay. So it's like an awakening process. It's like a deep awakening process, okay, that will make you realize something. And when you do realize this, you will realize that what you feel, what you see, how, I mean, it's not like you are actually feeling stuck, okay, you're not stuck, you don't feel stuck, but you feel like you have a responsibility, that is what's holding you back. Okay, it's not feeling stuck, it's just you feel like this is a responsibility that you need to do your part in. Okay, so this is saying that during this or around this moon, so 3 days before, 3 days after, okay, consider it that way, you will actually realize that this is something that you're doing to yourself. Okay, it's not like the environment or anyone from your external environment is actually expecting from you or pushing you to do. Okay, you're actually doing this yourself. Okay, and eventually you will realize that you are actually free, okay, from the constraints, the responsibilities that you think you have. Okay, and yes, you will feel more relaxed, especially when it comes to money and how you share your money and property, and because we're getting property here, we're getting money, how you share it. Okay, how you share that money, and it could also relate to trying to balance things out financially with the other person or the people that you are involved in. Okay, it's saying you will realize something that you are missing, that is not actually the fact, and you will feel more free. Okay, you'll feel more free, you'll feel more uplifted, because this deep knowingness suddenly lights up in you. Okay, I do get that coming through. Your soul is going to be freed. You are going to realize that, you know, you are responsible for how you feel and how you act and what you do, and no one is responsible for how you feel. Okay, you are your own person. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here in regards to the energies. So enjoy the November Scorpio new moon, Aries. Taurus sun, moon and rising. Okay, this is Dilosh from Girl Enter Moon, and hello to all of you out there. So this is going to be a reading based on the Scorpio new moon that we will be having around the 1st or 2nd of November, depends on where you are in the world. And this Scorpio new moons usually represent something is beginning, but it is a very, very deep energy. It's almost like think of dark waters, like water in at nighttime. Okay, and the moon is shining onto this water, and in the depths of this water there are crayfish. Okay, and you need to go for a dip or something and there are crayfish there. Okay, so it's pretty much like that. There is something deep lurking in the deepness. Besides that, this Scorpio energy is very Pluto energy. It's dark, it's deep, it feels far away, but it's there, and it is associated with regeneration, transformation and rebirth. But also it is also very Mars energy as well. It's aggression, drive, power and instincts. So it is a very strong energy, and it's affecting all of us. So wondering how this is going to be affecting you, and what area of your life will be very much affected during this time. Give 3 days before or 3 days after, give or take, the energies will be very heightened during that time. So Taurus, you are the opposite sign of Scorpio, which means that you have a very strong also effect here as well. And yeah, let's see what comes through the channeling in the energies, okay, for you, Taurus. So just know that this is a collective reading. It's for, it's a generalized reading for all Taurus, and not every Taurian is the same. So if you desire to have something more personalized, you can have a look at us on our website at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you may decide to have at the personal level for you specifically. All right, let's see what comes through. So if you have a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, as well as, if Taurus, there's a lot of Taurus energy somewhere, okay, in your chart, that's where you should be also focusing on listening to this part of the video. Okay, yeah. Taurus, this is what I'm seeing, okay, so, and also what I'm being shown, okay, this moon is going to actually make you feel more aware of yourself, okay. It's like the importance that you put on yourself will be more heightened, okay. We do get that energy there and there, but also what I'm being shown is that everything is associated with money. We got that for Aries as well for some reason. Okay, so maybe money is power in this world in some way. That could be the reason why this is coming through. But you are actually going to be very, very very much focused in your economical situation, okay. You'll be more controlled, you'll be more contained, you will be more observant, okay, and especially where relationships and how you connect with other people are concerned, okay, even if it means, business partners or partners in like spouse, etc., or girlfriend, boyfriend. So whatever the case may be, you will be very controlled in the way you spend your money, okay. It's like you will be holding on to it, okay. So you will realize that what's coming in is not as much as you would desire it to be, and also it seems as though you have been giving, being very giving, okay, and not getting much in return. So you're kind of like, I'm going to put importance onto myself, and I'm also going to be considering my future. Okay, so yeah, you will consider acting more economical and more controlled. Also in regards to unexpected expenses that may arise as well during this time, that may relate to connections, business, partners or spouses, or girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. you're asked not to communicate in a negative sense. You're asked to find balance in this situation by putting importance on yourself, but you know, being just, but also being very just with yourself. There is a indication that it's better off for you to be in hermit mode during this time. Okay, and to kind of like sit on the wealth that you have, how much it may be, doesn't matter. It's just sitting on it. It's like incubating. Okay, sitting on the eggs. Just laying low during this time. Okay, so 3 days before, 3 days after, around that new moon is all you need. Okay, and it's just take it slow. Just you know, take a break. Go home. Stay at home. Don't spend money. Okay, basically that's what this is saying. So and also, you know, for yourself, don't spend money. Just hold back, because there could be unexpected expenses during this time that you may not realize are there. Okay, it's very important that you do not say the wrong words, or express yourself in a wrong and unjust way, or say anything that may come across in a negative way. Okay, so count to 10 before you say anything, or just think before you say anything. Okay, that's another very strong indicator that's coming through. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay, Taurus. So enjoy this new moon as much as possible, and take it easy. Gemini sun, moon and rising. Also, if you've got a lot of Gemini somewhere in your chart, okay, it could be in another planet, for example. You should also listen to this part of the video. Okay, so Gemini, this is Dilosh from girlandhermoon, and hi to you. So we are going to be looking at the energies today with this reading relating to the new moon in Scorpio that will occur around the 1st or 2nd, depending on where you are in the world, of November. Okay, so how is Gemini during this time? So give or take 3 days before, 3 days after, around the moon. So that's like 6-7 days. Okay, a week. So a week, and the new moon is like right in the middle of that week. Okay, so think of it that way, and that's where the effects will be mostly. Just know this is also a collective reading, and if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you would actually like to have a look at. Okay, so let's see what comes through for Gemini. All right. Okay, so it does relate to how you were functioning in the past, okay, and what you're going towards in the near future. So I feel as though there are certain things also here that shows that how this, it's almost like something from the past, okay, is reminding you of something, or is it's like a situation that happened in the past. That's what they're telling me. It's about the past, okay? Because when I look at the tarot cards, I don't see anything about the past in the tarot cards. But the Judgment card, you see, the mummies also relate to the past. It could also relate to past life, but the energies they're saying is also related to how you connect with someone from the past, and something about the past, okay? This could be a past life situation. It could be a situation in this life as well, okay? And it could be like some sort of event that triggers this memory, okay? And it will remind you of your past problems or issues or pain, or where you are, or you may feel spiritually stuck, okay? I do see that energy coming through, okay, but it does show that, and it is also related to your health, or someone's health, someone in your life, their health or your health, a loved one's health, and you're going through this experience again. It's not something that is happening again. It's like the feelings, the memory is being experienced again, okay? So you're going through this feeling or remembering because you need to overcome this feeling, okay? It's like a situation that is for healing, okay? You need to, it was deeply rooted in the deep parts of your subconscious somewhere, and it wasn't coming through until something will trigger it, or triggers it, and you have to deal with it to heal it. And that's what this is all about. And the reason why you may feel stuck in certain parts of your life is because of this. The reason why maybe health, or even how you are being productive in your life, okay, your everyday life, okay, is affected, is because of this situation that is deep in your subconscious somewhere, that is going to be remembered, okay? You were not even aware of it maybe until now, or yeah, you will actually, something will trigger it where you will face it. It is a remembering, and it is a situation that needs to be dealt with to be released and healed. I do see you being fully successful in this though, okay? The outcome is successful. It is very successful. And even though you have been trying to be successful, okay, and it hasn't worked, or things have been feeling stuck, something always kind of like goes backwards, it's because of this memory of some experience, okay? Whether it's a past experience in this life, or an experience from an alternative life somewhere, okay? So when we talk about past lives, we, in our 3D memory, we just, you know, or mind, we see life, time as past, present, and future, but just know that everything is being broadcasted at this very moment, okay? So our lifetimes are like channels on our TV, so they're all being broadcasted. Just because we can't watch the other channel doesn't mean it doesn't exist, okay? So in the real reality, there is no time, so or space, so everything's happening right now. your other aspects, your other realities, your other so-called past lives are all happening right now. Even future possible lives are happening right now, alternative lives. So there is something there, okay, that is triggering a memory, and this memory is actually going to be healed, okay, during this moon, which is a good thing. It's like it's a spiritual healing. Okay, very beautiful, beautiful energy. So yeah, that's for you, Gemini. So enjoy the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, Cancer. This is Dilosh from Girl and Moon. Hi to you all, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So this reading is going to be based on the energies of the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio is a very deep and strong and transformative type energy. It's also related to regeneration and rebirth, but there is also aggression and drive and power, also instincts involved here. It is a very deep sign, so the energies will be felt with this new moon energy. And it is a water sign. You are a water sign, so it may be that your instincts or your intuition will be very heightened during this time. But just know that this is a collective reading, okay? It's not a personalized reading. If you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you would like to have a service done there. Discover something that you resonate towards. Okay, so with this new moon energy, you're looking at the energies that are 3 days before and 3 days after, including the day of the moon, which is a week. These are the days that you need to be aware of. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you, Cancer. What are the energies for the new moon in Scorpio? Okay, we've got those coming through. Emotions are heightened. Alright, so we do see something about a new thing that, maybe you are considering starting, getting a lot of this, the scales there and the scales there, which represents balance and harmony. Okay, the situation that relates to a new beginning or a desire to start something new, okay, whether it is how you connect with another person. This could be like, say, a romantic situation. If you do have a desire to start a new relationship during this time, there could be some sort of, I'm seeing like what they're showing me with the energies is that there could be like a suspicion here. Okay, the suspicion could be that the other person's actions, the way they could be like communicating with you in a way that is out of balance or that is evasive. Okay, and this can be the reason why you feel suspicious. In other words, it feels like the connection that you just recently started or you are thinking of starting, okay, whether it's a relationship or even some sort of activity, okay, something that relates to something creative, something maybe, you know, relating to romance, pleasure, or even something creative. Okay, you may feel a little bit of suspicion. I'm getting suspicion, okay, that you feel that this is not resonating with you, this is not right, this does not fit, this is not, it doesn't sit properly. Okay, so your instincts and your intuition will be very much heightened during this time. I do also feel that energy there, and I'm getting it coming through there. Your emotions may feel a little bit out of balance. You're asked to act in a way that, you know, you are going to be looking at the consequences of your actions. Okay, so in other words, if you act in a way without considering the consequences of future potentials, because you're responsible for your life, and if something is out of balance and it doesn't sit right, and you still consider going forward with this situation, it may cause resentment and regret and even apathy. So if you start something creative, you'll get bored. It may not work for you. If you start a new relationship, or consider taking, say you met someone and you want to get into a relationship situation, you may resent it or regret it in the long run. So it's not the time to even start anything, even though it's a new moon in these areas for you. Okay, look at this is what I'm getting. I'm getting, watch out for the red flags. Do not move forward. Acknowledge them. Do not dismiss them. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so acknowledge those red flags, your intuition, your gut feeling, trust it, and don't always think that it is something that, you know, the mind can solve it. Don't always act with your logic. Okay, trust your feelings. It's very important that you do during this time. And yes, you still need to act in, you know, with logic, but it's saying that it's not just logic. You need to trust your intuition as well. It's very important to understand this. So do not dismiss the feelings. Do not dismiss the feeling of suspicion, or you know, where you go, I wonder why. Okay, it's a big red flag. That is why. Okay, so yeah, just keep an eye out for these things. That's what's coming through for you, Cancer. Okay, so yeah, enjoy the new moon in Scorpio. Leo sun, moon and rising. This is actually going to be a channeled reading for you relating to the new moon in Scorpio, which is going to be occurring around the 1st or 2nd of November, depending on where you are in the world. And you're also asked to look at the energies that are building up 3 days before the moon, and 3 days after the moon also are very active, and also during the moon. So 7 days in total. Now just know that this is a collective reading, and if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate with something that you would like to discover or have a look at. Well, let's have a look for Leo. Okay, let's see what comes through. getting a lot of this family energy coming through. Something associated with work and career as well is coming through. Your stability, your security. Also something associated with a mother as well as a father figure. We do get that father figure energy coming through. So family is the main energy here, being the child of a family, or even extended family, because I'm getting this extended family situation coming through. It is saying that you need to be very decisive, okay, not being out of control, or you need to drive your car. Don't let anyone take control. In other words, you need to be the captain of your life. Don't let anyone control the situation, because it involves your life, it involves your family, it involves you. You need to be the one that is the stable, the secure, and more in authority. Okay, so you need to be more decisive in regards to your role in family matters. Okay, you need to let go and move on from anything that has been emotionally holding you down. You need to be more rational and practical, okay, in regards to how you think, not emotional. Okay, if you've been emotional in the past relating to family or even extended family situations, it's time to move on from the emotions and to become more rational, to become more logical and practical, more in authority of your own life, not everyone's life, okay, more in authority of your own life, and say, this is what I want for myself, and full stop. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here, and it is saying that you will, by doing this, you will be actually be acknowledged more. Okay, so be more decisive in regards to family matters, be more rational and practical and logical and in balance and harmony and in control of your own life, and act in that kind of way. Don't kind of get pulled and pushed in different ways, in different directions, and you'll find security and stability. So if it was a situation that relates to a family matter or even extended family matter, that may have something to do with property or home or house, for example, okay, that you've been kind of like emotionally involved but not acting on, and not being very controlled, okay, controlling yourself, in other words, being more authoritative of your own life and kind of being pushed and pulled in many directions. It's time to move on from that situation. Okay, you will find more acknowledgement, you will find more success by being in authority of your own life. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here in regards to the Scorpio new moon energy. Okay, so Leo, enjoy the new moon energy. Virgo sun, moon and rising. This is going to be a reading for you that I, Dilosh, hi there, will be doing based on the new moon in Scorpio energies that will be occurring around the 1st or 2nd of November, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, and Scorpio energy is very transformative. Okay, it is associated with Pluto and Mars, so there's a lot of this regeneration, transformation and rebirth. It's very deep and dark. It's also Mars energy, which is like aggression and drive and power and instinct and so forth. So during this time, how are you going to be affected, okay, with this energy? And it's a new moon, so it's like starting something new with these energies. Now, know that this is a collective reading, and if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you may decide to explore. Okay. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what comes through for you for this moon energy. It's a very powerful energy. Okay. I feel as though there is a desire to communicate more during this time, okay? But you're holding back on your words, okay? Or there could be sudden bursts of expression that may, it's almost like, because it's a Scorpio new moon, the energy is like the Scorpio itself. It's this sudden sting energy, okay? So I'm getting this sudden sting with your communication, and it's like a way you express yourself may actually make you end up losing something, okay? You may end up losing something. So whether it is your connections, or you know, you may hurt someone's feelings, or you may not be able to tie that deal okay, or agreement because of your reactions, okay? So I'm getting this, reactions are very important. It's saying that you need to hold back, okay? Hold back on your reactions that may cause a negative outcome, okay? So there could be sharp statements. You're asked to just wait, not act. You're asked to hold back and not say anything, because you may not even mean what you say, but it may just come through that way, okay? And it's a feeling like the energy of feeling suppressed, okay? It's like you're being suppressed. That's the feeling that you get, or that is energetically you're just feeling that, but it's not the real cause, or should I say, it just feels that way for the time being, okay? And it's not really like that. Your nerves will be kind of like high strung, okay? And you can lash out with a stinging kind of energy. So there could be sharp statements against anything that you think is suppressing you during this time or pushing you down. Okay, your emotions are kind of like up and down, and you can feel a little bit angry. Okay, you may even have this angry impression on your face during this time. It could be constantly this, you know, kind of feeling that anger coming through. Excuse me. So you're asked to wait it. You're asked to be patient and hold back. Do not act. If you act with more compassion, you will actually be doing the right thing during this time. Okay, so before you lash out, sudden bursts of expression that may cause loss in some way, okay, this could also affect your health. Okay, so be very careful in regards to that as well. There is also something associated with connecting and communicating with people that are far away. I'm getting this far away energy coming through. Okay, this could also be the cause that triggers these emotions. It may have something to do with someone that left maybe some responsibility to you that lives far away somewhere, and you have to deal with their crap basically, and this is causing you to be angry. Okay, so whatever the case may be, you're asked to breathe more, celebrate life more, and be more optimistic in regards to the future, rather than focusing what's in front of you. Just try to see the whole picture. In other words, in one of my channelings, it came through as, don't focus on the tree in front of you, try to ascend above the forest and see the whole forest. Okay, it's another way of saying seeing the forest rather than the tree, kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, this is what you need to watch out for. Okay, watch out for that. Just be calm, meditate if you have to, go somewhere and breathe, somewhere panoramic. Okay, watch the scene, have something nice to drink, and just chill out as much as you can during this time. Okay, and try to not communicate with anyone as much as possible, because communication during this time is going to be very it comes through as being negative. So if you start something new, okay, via communication, the way you communicate will actually make it end up in some sort of loss. Okay, so watching how you communicate, or how you express yourself, or how you put yourself out there is very important. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. Okay, so enjoy this Scorpio new moon as much as possible. Libra sun, moon and rising. This is Dilosh from Girl Enter Moon, and we are going to be looking at the energies of the new moon in Scorpio that will be occurring around the 1st or 2nd of November, depending on where you are in the world. And Scorpio is a very deep energy. It is all about regeneration, transformation, and rebirth. But Pluto is also the ruling planet for Scorpio, so, and Mars. So think of these energies. Pluto is very dark in the distant, but it's there. And okay, so Mars is also related to aggression and drive and power and instinct. So the combination of all of these energies relating to this Scorpio energy and how it will affect you is 3 days before, during the moon, and 3 days after. So a week in total, 7 days in total, is how you will be affected, or the days that you will be affected with this energy. So you'll feel the building up 3 days before, and on the moon the heightened energy, and also 3 days after as it weans off slowly. And depending on where you have what in your chart, okay, this could also have an effect in that part of your life as well. If you know a little bit about your astrological chart, as this is a zodiac reading and channeling. So Libra, let's see what comes through for you. Now, just know that this is a collective reading. If you want something more personalized, you can check us out at Girl and to Moon and see what you resonate towards. You may want to explore something. Okay, explore and discover something about yourself there through one of our services, or through some of our services. Okay, we've got the moon directly there. Okay. Yes. I see. Okay. So what I see here, I'm getting a lot of this business or workplace connection. It does relate to like people that work with you or are starting to work with you. It could be like new people, okay, because it's a new moon, so there is something new about this, and this may happen directly during the moon. But the moon energy here with the tarot card is actually, it is saying that you need to rely on your instincts during this time, okay, and you may feel a little bit confused due to the way people around you are operating, okay. And if you've been kind of like working somewhere, okay, and new people come through, the way they work, it may actually surprise you or make you feel confused because of the relaxed and undisciplined attitude of these people, okay. And you may want to, or you may get an instinctive Mars kind of energy coming through here with like the King of Wands energy is saying you may actually decide to take initiative to bring in discipline or be like more in that boss, okay, energy, but you're asked not to do this, okay. Don't. Just move on. Let them be what they want to be. Just do what you have to do, okay. And also in regards to your finances, I do see something about you, there is a transforming happening there, okay. And it's not just finances, but it's also what you value. Okay, so this could be what you value, because the finances are connected to your workplace. That's where you earn your money, and also what you value in regards to how you operate in the workplace. Okay, so if you've been working somewhere for a long time and you get new, you know, people coming through and they're very relaxed and, you know, kind of like lacking discipline, and their attitude, how they treat you or other people that have been working there, for example, or even the job itself, can make you feel very confused and kind of like feel like you just want to take the reins and, you know, do something about it, but you're asked not to do anything, to move on from this and do what you have to do what you are or what your job is, and don't worry about anyone else. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here in regards to this new moon in Scorpio energy. Okay, Libra, so enjoy the new moon energy as much as possible. Bye. Scorpio. Okay, so this is going to be a new moon reading that is the Scorpio new moon, which is your moon, Scorpio. Okay, so hi there, Scorpio. This is Dilosh from Girl and Moon, and we are going to be looking at the energies of how this Scorpio new moon will actually affect you. It will be occurring around the 1st or 2nd of November, depending on where you are in the world. And the energies of Scorpio is, well, it's actually ruled by the planet Pluto as well as Mars. Okay, Mars is all about aggression and drive and power and instincts, and Pluto is associated with a regeneration, transformation and rebirth. Now, Pluto is a dark, or should I say Pluto is far away, so it's in the dark, but it's there, and so it is a very dark, deep energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad energy, it just means that it is deep. Okay, so Scorpio is very deep, but there is also aggression and drive and power as well as instincts there, okay, coming through. So with these energies, how is this new moon, because it's a new beginning, right? How is it going to affect you, Scorpio? And it is your moon, so how is it going to affect you personally, specifically? And also, as Scorpio sun, moon and rising, okay, it will affect you in different ways. That's another thing. And if you've got a lot of Scorpio in specific parts of your chart, it will also have an effect in that part of your chart in your life. So that's another thing that you can also have a look at. But just know this is a collective reading, okay? And if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at Girl and Moon, and maybe explore something for your birthday, Scorpio. So happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. Let's see what comes through for you. Yes, it is pretty much related to you, okay? Oh, something about being an authority of a situation, okay. Now, if you've been dealing with something relating to a legal matter, Okay, getting a lot of that authority energy, as well as advice coming through, maybe getting advice through someone. It can relate to a legal matter or an issue that you've been dealing with for a long time. Okay, and if you felt like you could not do much about it, if you felt like a victim to this situation, okay, if you felt alone in this situation, that is all changing. Okay, I do get that energy that you will secure your position, okay, and the situation will turn in your favor. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So it's something that you've been dealing for a long time. It can have something to do with family matters, home. It can have something to do with another person that you're dealing with, other people, other institutions, such as, you know, maybe when I say institution, I mean like a business. Okay, maybe if you were like doing business with someone, a business matter, or a dealing with another person, okay, that where you felt like you are the victim to this. Okay, you're overcoming that. It's like things are turning around for you. You're getting more stability and security in your position, more authority in your position, where you are reaping the rewards. So things are changing. Okay, even if it does not happen directly during, say, 3 days before, during, and 3 days after the moon, it's happening maybe within the next 4 weeks, a month. Okay, so something is turning around for you. Something is turning around where you are gaining more authority. You are gaining more security and stability to a situation. Okay, so, and everyone around you is supporting you. That's another thing. You are transforming. You are becoming more secured, more stable in your situation. It could be a family matter. It could be a work associated matter. It could be relating to a partner or a business partner, or whoever it may, or whatever it may be that you're partnering with. Okay, so when I say institution, it could be relating to a platform online, for example, okay, that you've been partnering up with, and things are changing for you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here for you, Scorpio. Okay, so enjoy this Scorpio new moon. You are transforming. You are becoming the better version of yourself, Scorpio. So enjoy your moon. Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, and this is going to be a channeled reading relating to the Scorpio new moon that we will be having around the 1st or 2nd of November. And the Scorpio energy is very deep and dark, not necessarily negative or bad. Okay, it is negative in the energetic sense, but it's not bad, and it's not a bad energy. It's just an energy. So just like in your battery, you've got a positive and negative charge. So it's just an energy. It doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, so Scorpio is associated with 2 planets. Okay, and it's Mars and Pluto. Mars is aggression, drive, power, instincts, and Pluto is related to regeneration, transformation, and rebirth. And these 2 energies are very strong. It can also be a little bit destructive at times. Okay, and it's a new moon in this energy. So what does it have for you during this time, Sagittarius? Okay, let's see what comes through. And just know that this is a collective reading. Besides looking at your sun, moon and rising, have a look and see if you've got Scorpio anywhere else in your chart, like any other planets connected to Scorpio. You can also have a look at that and see if, you know, how it may affect you in that part of your life. But if you know nothing about this stuff and you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you want to explore something for yourself, to explore and discover something about yourself. Okay. Alright, so Sagittarius, let's see what comes through for you. So this energy will start 3 days before, during and 3 days after this new moon. And the energies will be felt around those times. But you may also feel the energies also as time goes by as well, up to about a month, maybe to about 3 months, depending on each individual. Each individual is different. Okay. What are we seeing here? Okay, we see that, you know, people that you connect with, that you are wholeheartedly connected with, and these relate to the people around you. And it's about certain people that complain about, because I'm getting this habit complaints that relate to, and we're getting it there as well. Complaints maybe about their health or not being strong enough in a situation. It's basically just complaints. Okay, they're constantly complaining about their lives and so forth, which they've made a habit out of. And it's not like they're lacking anything, it's just that they have a habit of doing this. Okay, and it's draining your energy. It's like you're giving, but they consistently keep taking. Okay, so this is what this energy is saying to you. It's saying that it's not your responsibility to keep things up for them. Okay, be your own pioneer. Be your own, be in your own power. Okay, and don't bother with people that are constantly, because sharing is a two-way thing. Okay, and if there is this energy where you're always the one that is listening to other people's problems, and they're always complaining about their life, and they're seeing the glass half empty, and they're not open to solutions, or they're not open to solving problems, you can't do much about it. Okay, and all they do is they drain your energy. And that's what this is saying. It's saying that it's time to wean off from people like this. It's time to wean off from them. It's time to hold on to your own power. Okay, go solo if you have to. Okay, because once you do wean off from the people as such, you start to resonate with a specific energy, as your energy is very expansive. Okay, which means that you have the ability to expand your energy or raise your vibration very quickly. And once you do, you have the ability to manifest or be open to friends or people to come into your sphere that do support you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's time to be more laid back. It's time to kind of like spend time alone at home during this time. Not the time to go out there and socialize. Okay, more solo, That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so that's for you, Sagittarius. Hope this has enlightened you. So enjoy this Scorpio new moon energy. Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Also, if you've got a lot of Capricorn ruled by certain planets in your chart, okay, look at where it is, you know, the Capricorn is sitting. It could also be affecting that part of your chart as well, if you know much about this. So this is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. Before I get into the reading, just introducing myself. We will be having a Scorpio new moon around the 1st or 2nd of November, depending on where you are in the world, and this is going to be a channel reading based on that energy for you, Capricorn. Now, if you know nothing about how to look at your chart or any of this stuff, then you may want to check us out at Girl and to Moon, as this is a collective reading. It's not a personalized reading. To get a better view and understanding, to discover yourself more, yeah, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if there's anything there that you would like to, you know, explore, to discover. All right, let's see what comes through for you, Capricorn. Excuse me. It feels as though there has been a lot of this pressure. I'm getting this pressure because someone maybe within the family or in your environment has been making you feel like you're not good enough. They're not acknowledging you, or you just feel the lack of interest anymore. You know, it's like you don't feel interested anymore. Okay, this could be maybe a relationship that you're in. So if you've been having issues within the family or environment, your friends, it's saying that lately you've been feeling this way. Okay, it's because you feel something is lacking or not sitting properly, or you feel limited, or you feel the situation to be lacking or limited. Excuse me. And it's not really about what the other person or people have been putting you through, because you feel, maybe you feel you've been suffering, okay, because you feel you're losing interest in the connection. Okay, now this is just something that is, it's the mind is tricking you. It's not a true fact. Okay, the mind is actually tricking you to believe that way, and it is stirring up your emotions. So when we think a certain way and our emotions are stirred up, it makes us act or express ourselves as an outcome. Okay, so that is what you have been going through. And during this moon, what's happening is that you're ending something. Okay, you're ending that feeling of stress, or you're coming through as being this strong Capricorn energy. We see it there. Okay, because there is going to be a total connection happening, whether it is with family, friends, relatives, whoever you're, associating with, that you feel this lack of connection. It is becoming stronger. Okay, you are becoming stronger, and the connection is becoming stronger, and we see it there. It's almost like a new lease on life. Okay, so if you feel that you are lacking passion between your partner and yourself, or between your girlfriend, boyfriend, etc., that is changing during this time. The change is coming through. Okay, if there's been times where you have been at odds with each other and feel like you just want to cut ties, okay, that is changing. It's actually you're starting to invest more in the connection, and you are actually becoming more stronger within yourself as well. Okay, the better version of yourself is starting to come through. You're starting to realize that whatever it was that you're stressing about is actually not even real. Okay, so yeah, I do see that coming through. There will be times where you will be increasing your passion towards your connections, and if it is relating to a intimate connection, the passion and romance will increase, because you will realize that the people that you connect with will actually be good for you. Okay, they will actually fuel you. Okay, fuel you in a sense where you become better or happier where you are. Okay, you will actually release that feeling of being overburdened or stressed or feeling the lack. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there for you, Capricorn, for this Scorpio new moon energy. So Scorpio, the energy of Scorpio is very deep. It is related to regeneration, transformation, and rebirth. And it is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Mars is also about aggression and drive and power and instinct. So you will realize there will be these energies also felt during this time. Okay, so that is your channel reading for you, Capricorn. Enjoy the new moon. Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, this is going to be a channeled reading for you. Okay, it's Dilosh here, by the way, Dilosh from Girl and Moon, and this channeled reading is going to be based on the new moon in Scorpio that will be occurring around the 1st and 2nd of November, depending on where you are. And it is a very strong energy. It can be very destructive, it can be very strong. A lot of energy is coming through with this Scorpio new moon. It is a deep, deep, dark energy, just like Pluto. Pluto is a very distant energy in the darkness, but it's there. And being deep and dark does not mean it's bad, okay? It just means that it is an energy. Okay, so Pluto is associated with regeneration, transformation, and rebirth. Mars is also associated with aggression, drive, power, and instincts. These two planets are ruled by Scorpio. Okay, or Scorpio is ruled by these planets, vice versa. Okay, so how does it affect you during this time, Aquarius? Okay, so Aquarius, Sun and Moon and Rising. And also, if you've got a lot of Aquarius in any part of your chart, you can also have a look at and see what planet is there and in what house. If you don't know much about these things, you can go ahead and check us out at girlandhermoon and girlandhermoon.com and see if there's something there that you resonate towards, that you would like to explore, to discover something about yourself. Or okay, well, that's a lot of racket in the background, please forgive me for that. Okay, just gonna pause for a minute, forgive me for that, Aquarius. Okay, let's keep going. And the next card, okay. What do I see here? Okay, something about suddenly making new decisions. That's what I'm getting here, because it's like a new thing. It is a new moon. It is very transformative. We do see that transformative, expansive energy coming through. And we see the High Priestess and the Sun there, which is very positive. It's like a deep knowingness that you've had for quite a while now. It's like you keep seeing visions, or you're envisioning yourself in a certain way, and you feel very optimistic about it. Okay, but you have been stunted in the way, or stuck in the way, where you can't seem to move forward. Okay, whatever the situation may be, I do see that something is going to make you or it could be like news coming through from people that you haven't seen for a long time, okay, that may make you make sudden decisions, make new decisions, because I'm getting this new thing coming through. So making new decisions, and it does involve you actually moving forward in your life. Okay, so where you felt like you could not expand, where you felt like you could not transform yourself or start that new thing, okay, something will trigger it, information, news, where you'll feel optimistic about this, to make this new decision to move forward. It's a new thing, okay, which is very and it may involve work, career, it may involve you yourself in general, and it may involve your livelihood, okay, your life in general, basically. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Okay, hope this has enlightened you. So enjoy the new moon energy. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this is going to be a channel reading for you. So Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, and this channel reading is going to be based on the Scorpio new moon that we will be having around the 1st or 2nd of November. Now, Scorpio is a water sign like you, so this will be very in the flow, in a sense, okay, but because Scorpio is a very strong energy, and it is a dark energy, strong, deep, dark energy, which doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means that certain things that you weren't aware of will come to light, okay. It is about regeneration, transformation and rebirth, and Mars energy also is associated with Scorpio, and it's aggression, drive, power and instinct. So you will feel a lot of these energies during the new moon in Scorpio, which is 3 days before, during and 3 days after. So about 7 days in general but it can also extend to up to 3 months, depending on each individual. It's different. Okay, so if you don't know anything about the chart and so forth, you may want to have a look and see if you want to explore something, because this is a collective reading, not a personalized reading. You can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if there is something there you would like to explore, to discover something about yourself, okay, and your life in general. So let's see what comes through for Pisces for this Scorpio new moon energy. Okay. We get that moon energy, some sort of confusion there. Okay, so something to do with home and family is coming through with that card, but it could also relate to money and property, yes. So what I'm seeing is there is a situation that makes you feel a little bit confused, okay? It can be problems that may arise during this time that have something to do with practical things, such as agreements, getting agreements such as paperwork, maybe contracts, etc. These are the things that you may have to face during this time. It may be a situation that is also associated with legacy or property. But I do see that there will be some sort of confusion here. Okay, the confusion or problems that arise make you feel confused or in the dark, that do relate to these agreements or some sort of paperwork or contracts, etc., that may involve business or property or legacy or something like that. Okay, it may even involve inheritance. Okay, that kind of situation. It is also associated or directly connected to a female figure that is highlighted in your life, like a mother figure. But nevertheless, what I do see here is that there is an ending to this issue. Okay, you are ending something. Even though it's a new moon, there is an ending to a situation that was hanging around for quite a while, okay? Or you could not deal with it for quite a while. That is associated with either your physical self or someone that in the family, physical health of someone, or property. So I do see like family members, and also maybe associated with property or money. Okay, that's also coming through. But there is an ending here that relates to this, and there is some sort of it's almost like there's an overseas connection here, okay, or international connection in some way. So that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting much other than that, Pisces. Okay, so I do hope that this has kind of like enlightened you and resonated with you. Yeah, thank you, and enjoy the new moon energies, Pisces.